Hey everyone, Techne here with my second custom keyboard build. If any of you watched my first custom keyboard build, it was an absolute disaster. It turned out pretty nice, and I still use it to this day, but it was an absolute mess. I didn't know what I was doing. I don't watch keyboard build videos or anything like that. I think it's interesting, expensive, but again, kind of fun for a little side dabble here and there, you know what I mean? And let me tell you what, the cool thing about this build right here, I got all this stuff stateside, I guess. Like my other build, I got to order a lot of stuff from China, so I had to wait like sometimes a month or more to get some of the stuff, which just kind of, again, put a drag on it. Number one, the price, then the weight and everything, but all this stuff I got either from Amazon or Drop or Novel Keys, and I'll leave all the links right down below, because again, going this route made everything so much easier and smoother. Now, first off, what we're going to be using is a KBD fan 60% aluminum case, and no, I did not order this from KBD fans. I ordered this from Drop. They actually had them in stock, and it shipped really fast. Again, and that's the way I like it right there, but very awesome heavy-duty case here. Then we're going to be using a DZ60 USB Type-C RGB PCB. Holy smokes, that was an absolute jumble. Again, got this from Drop. Quick, easy shipment. This has RGB on it, but I'm not going to be using the RGB. I'll just disable it there. As far as our plate, we're using a red aluminum. This one was ordered off Amazon. This one did take a little while to ship, but not too bad. So as you can catch the vibe we're going with here, right? Red and black, of course. And as far as the switches, we're going with Gateron red silent switches here. I've never used these silent switches, but I'm a big fan of silence. I've used the cherry red silence and then the kale pink silence. I love them, but the cherries feel a little firmer. The kale pinks are a little bit lighter, so I wanted something in between. Yes, the Gaterons have the same force as a cherry at 45 grams right there, but even when you compare a basic Gateron red to a cherry red, you can definitely tell the difference. The Gaterons just feel a little bit lighter. So again, I think these Gateron silence are going to be perfect right there. Again, 45 grams of force, same distance of 4 millimeters total travel. As far as actuation, I can't find anything solid, but I'm sure it's the exact same as a cherry red, I believe at 1.9 millimeters. But anyways, all in all, very excited to try these switches. And then we have our cherry screw-in stabs. And as far as our keycaps here, we're using a Dama Key SA or spherical all. I've never used any keycaps like these, and I'm pretty excited for them. Again, I've never used spherical all or any high-end set of keycap like this, and again, the cool thing about these guys is they're available right on Amazon. And to top it all off, I'm going to be using some shelf liner, just regular shelf liner you find from your hardware store or local mart, whatever, you know what I mean? As you can see, it has the holes in it right here, so I think it's going to be very easy as far as the case with the little screw notches coming out. Bam, I can just put it there and plop it in there. Double layered, triple layered if need be. Again, I think it's going to be just very easy and a cheap option. As y'all know, with my first keyboard build, I used, Flex Seal right there, and it just turned out to a mess, but it still did work out. And that's what I like doing with a custom board. I feel like you got to put your own little touch into it. You know what I mean? Just like create it somehow. It's like you can have this basic like kit board, but do something special to it or something different with it and try out with yourself. And that's what I enjoy out of it, at least, seeing what I can do different to create it different. And I know a lot of you will be asking, am I going to lube the switches, or why didn't I lube the switches? Again, if you saw my previous video about lubing keyboard switches, it's not for me at all. I do not have that kind of time sitting around 2 hours to lube some stinking switches. Do they sound better? Yes, and I have that board that sounds great with loop switches, but like I said in that video, I will never lube another switch again. So anyways, this is all of our parts and pieces right here. Again, all the links right down in the description, but let's go on and get started building. All right, so finally back. Wow, what a mess. As you saw right there, I put the switches on before I put the plate on. I also ordered the wrong dang PCB because as I stated earlier, I wanted the one with the arrows, and that's honestly what I thought I had to this moment here. But me being a cheapo, I got on drop and realized what I did. I ordered the cheaper one. I think it was like 35 bucks. The one that I really wanted, the V2, was 55. So again, me being a cheapie, I said, heck, let me just get the cheaper one. But unfortunately, now I can't do the arrows. And that's why I implemented those arrow keys, the worded ones right up here, the red, and I put them upside down because obviously they wouldn't fit regular because they were be a lot higher than the other ones right here. I don't know. I really like it though. I wanted to implement more of the red keycaps again with that plate right down there. But I really like these upside down words right there. I don't know. It just adds that little bit of spice of true customization. So that makes it different. Like, yeah, it looks goofy that they're upside down, but it's like that spark of conversation piece, right? And that's what custom things do. Like you go to a car show, right? You see this completely different, out of this world car. Not saying upside down keys are out of this world, but you catch my drift, right? It's that conversation piece. It's something that makes it custom. So all in all, I'm very happy with it. Still, I go back to my point of my first build. I think it's incredibly expensive and I don't think I'd ever recommend it, even though I got like 2 more builds pending over there, you know what I mean? One slightly similar to this, that'll be with my son actually. But again, it's just too expensive. Is it great and it's solid? This is probably easily the best keyboard I have in my room here right now, you know? But again, as far as the price, like all this combined would have been around 300, probably a little bit more dollars right there, which is just, yikes, that's expensive to even think about, you know what I mean? But yes, you are getting your money's worth. This solid stinking case, these keycaps are just, wow, hands down the best I've ever used. Incredibly thick, feel fantastic, they sound amazing. It's just, again, I'm completely happy with this build right here. But hey, let me know down in the comments what you think. Would have you done something different? I'm sure a lot of you are gonna say, hey man, why wouldn't you lube the switches after doing all that work right there? But again, please let me know your comments down below what you would have done different, or heck, what I could have done different to make it better. But anyways, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. Hey, I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.